Evans.
Looking ahead toward the weekend, and of course it is Mother's Day weekend, so for the mom in your life, make sure that you get a card, some flowers, and a nice personalized gift. That's what you need, or you're going to be in trouble. We're outside on El Paseo, pretty day, and about where we were yesterday in terms of temperature, so not outrageously hot, and creeping up close to those 100-degree marks on thermometers around the valley. We're at 92 in Palm Springs, 94 in Indio and Thermal, and also in Mecca. Those are the warmest numbers on the valley floor. 90 over in Desert Hot Springs. Al always sends me his numbers. Thanks, Al. 83 in the Pass and 70 in Idlewild. Now, if you're comparing this to yesterday, we're actually running a couple of degrees cooler in places, but as you can see, we're very similar. There's not a whole lot of variation. So that 98-degree number that we posted yesterday is pretty close to what we'll see this afternoon as well. Once again, though, it is not so much temperature that is causing us concern in the weather department. It's wind speed. Of course, wind's one of the most disruptive and the most common disruptive type of weather here in the valley. And right now the winds are very comfortable, a little breeze at 10 miles per hour. But as we move into the evening hours, here we are at 10 o'clock, and you can see those winds starting to kick up, particularly north of the freeway around Whitewater. Whitewater is usually the outlier. We usually see those winds strongest and gustiest there. But here on the valley floor, we could still see tomorrow afternoon winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour, maybe even 40, which it gets to the point where that can do some damage. Otherwise, the winds are kind of a nuisance, but when they get up around that 40-mile-per-hour mark, they start to do things like knock trees down and potentially cause power outages. We've got this front swinging in. That is the culprit. This front is going to squeeze the air mass, and it will create gusty winds for us through the evening and then really gusty into tomorrow afternoon and evening. That's going to be the windiest period. The heat that has been building up across the western U.S. migrated just a little bit, and it's now centered really over Salt Lake City in the Utah area, so the hottest temperatures above average will be there and not here. And again, that high that has been bringing the heat is pushing off to the east as this front comes in. So that's what's going to trigger the change in our forecast. It will mean a little bit of a change in our temperature scheme as well. We're looking at 98 for the daytime high today. And then this evening, as always, you want to, as I mentioned earlier, want to check the pavement before you take the dogs out for a walk. The numbers are looking real good after about 7 o'clock. But do note that even when it's 90 outside, concrete and asphalt end up being up around the 125 to 140 mark. So you have to be real careful when you're walking your pets. The Comfort Air 7-day forecast, well, tomorrow 97. And it's looking more comfortable for Saturday and Mother's Day Sunday. We're going to be in the mid-90s, maybe even some lower 90s as we move into Monday. And then we warm back up as we cruise into Wednesday. We potentially could see triple digits show up again. But right now, our 7-day forecast is free of those pesky 3-digit numbers. So not so bad looking.
Yeah. Every day right now, every day that we can get a double digit is a good day.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's a bonus day, as a matter of fact. And we know that Angela does not like the triple digits. Not this early.
We really don't. Not right now. Not ready. You have to mentally prepare. It's not there yet.
Well, you're on notice, so start mentally preparing.
All right, sir. Thanks, Pat. All right, well, pharmaceutical companies that create